Welcome to beautiful Grey County, where we gather more than ingredients. We gather stories, flavors, and connections. I'm Roger Mooking, and I'm excited to take you on this culinary adventure. From farm to table, let's gather in Grey and savor the taste of community. Red Hen Artisanale in Priceville offers baking workshops, and they grow several varietals of wheat that they grind right on site for their sourdough. Welcome to Rockland's Market.
Thank you.
What made you come to Grey County?
I was looking for a place to have a location for my workshops. What a beautiful place in general Grey County is, and it's so unique in all these different little pockets. It's peaceful.
Tell me a little bit about some of the people who come through the door and do the workshops.
Some are local, some are from out of town and just from all walks of life, and they'll stay at like a local Airbnb or go to a restaurant in town. And so we're reviving this community, then bringing people in to like create a new community.
Now here you are in Grey County baking up the best loaves. Bluewater Lavender is a Georgian Bluffs-based farm experience, offering eco-tours and producing small-batch, handcrafted products for wellness and culinary uses. Together, these two break bread. Why did you pick Grey County?
The environment is very suited for what we wanted to do. The support that we got from our community and having access to nature and clean water, clean air.
So how did you get into the whole lavender thing?
We were working in the city, but we always wanted to have a farm. We just decided on lavender because there's so many different properties of lavender that are amazing. Also, it's a very environmentally friendly crop. It requires minimal water. We don't use any chemicals or pesticides on our lavender.
And it's also good for the bees. Whatever is good for the bees is good for us.
What culinary uses have you found chefs are using your products?
Mainly for baking. You also can use it for making simple syrups and in any refreshment.
What are we making today?
Today we are gonna make peasant rye bread, honey lavender whipped goat cheese, grilled plum, and some candied lavender on top.
All right, so how do we start?
So we're gonna start with taking our rye bread and we're gonna cut a nice thin slice of it.
What's next?
Next, we're gonna whip some of the honey lavender into the goat cheese.
How's that looking?
It looks perfect. It's so nice and smooth and fluffy. Now we're gonna take like a nice thin layer of this and spread it out over that peasant rye.
Nice. So what's up with these plums?
So these plums, I grilled them on the barbecue just to give like a little bit of char and deepen the flavor, bring up the sugars a little bit.
Gorgeous.
So now I've got these lavender sprigs that I candied for like a little bit of crunch.
I'm down with it. Last thing is some flowers and some herbs. Oh, look at that. That's gonna be delicious.
Awesome, I'm glad you think so. I think it's pretty tasty, yeah.
It's gonna be pretty tasty, I'm guaranteed. And I know the bread is good, so we're on to something here. I think it's so interesting. You went from like city slickers to like all in on lavender.
Well, we did have 6 lavender plants at our place in the city.
It's amazing, like you're reinvigorating the community.
Yeah, to be in this old historic community, but then bringing people in to like create a new community.
Gather in Grey and savor the taste of community. Discover more Gather videos and learn more about Grey County at GatheringGrey.ca.